Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today in this video, we will be going over the Leafs game where the Leafs won 3-1 over the Vancouver Canucks. Let's get into it. So at the beginning of the game, it was the battle of the goalies. Leafs will come up, well, most of the time they miss the net. So they come up, get a few chances, hoping to make a save, maybe if the Leafs actually hit the net. And then it would go the other way. Vancouver would hit all their shots on net. Frederik Andersen becoming big with the saves, bro. Huge. Andersen played 7 minutes into the game. The Leafs score. Marner takes a shot. Holtby saves it. Then Nate Schmidt kicks it back to Morgan Rielly. He thought Morgan Rielly wasn't there since Nate Schmidt is a Canuck and not a Leaf. So then Rielly gets it for the easy one-timer. Boom. 1-0 Leafs. Early into the game. Not looking good for Vancouver because they were just beat 7-3, then 5-1, and now they're down 1-0. 7 minutes into the game. Really, for the rest of the period, Frederik Andersen comes up clutch time huge for the Leafs, man. He saved, it was a nasty cross crease on Justin Bailey. His line mate, I think it was Antoine Roussel, passes it over to Bailey. Bailey shoots it. Andersen with the diving save. It was so good. And he stoned, I can't even describe of how good that save was, right? This one isn't really as happy to say. Niels Hoglander at around the 5-minute mark, at around 5 minutes left in the period, right? Got a puck to the face off of a Jordy Ben slap shot. It was pretty gruesome, I'm not gonna lie. I would say pretty gruesome, but it was gruesome to say the least. He was bleeding. Luckily, he did return though. But I felt like I should just mention. At the beginning of the second, the shots were 13-4 for the Vancouver Canucks. The Canucks absolutely outplaying the Leafs in every single facet of the game. Offense, defense, not goaltending, because Frederik Andersen had that shit on lockdown, bro. Until the 10-minute mark, where Kerfoot turns it over on the penalty kill. Besser gets it. Then Besser goes from the corner, passes it to Hughes. Then Hughes passes it to Pedersen. Pedersen with a slap shot beats Frederik Andersen off the post. Really, no complaints there. It's the only goal Andersen led in all game. In second, Andersen made 31 more saves. So by the time that goal was scored, the shots were 21-4, which means the Leafs did not have a shot at all. Halfway through a period, they did not get a single shot on net. Do you realize how crazy this is? They were lucky to win this game. I don't know how they won it, but they. Near the end of the second is when they started to generate momentum. 3 minutes left in the game, Leafs come up on a rush, get a few good shots on, either go wide or Holtby saves them. So at least they have a little bit of momentum going into the third period, which was good to see because they were getting totally outplayed. At the beginning of the third, the shots were 27-7. The Leafs were being outshot by 20. Yes, 20 shots. The Leafs have a shot total of halfway through the first, not at the beginning of the goddamn third period. But it's still 1-1, and as soon as the puck drops, the Leafs look like they're ready to play. They were asleep for the first 40 minutes of the game, and then right off puck drop, Leafs go in the zone, have it wedged in there, chance after chance after chance after chance, and either they miss the net or Holtby saves it. Halfway through the third, Leafs already have more shots in the third period than they did in the second, and at 10:39 remaining of the game, Matthews wins the faceoff, drops it to Sandin. Sandin then gives it to Marner, who gives it back to Matthews. Matthews is in the slot. Wide open, one time that makes it 2-1 for the Leafs. They don't deserve this lead, but who cares? They're up right off of the next face-off. Kerfoot comes down the ice, scores. Not even 20 seconds after the Matthews goal, Kerfoot scores. 3-1 Leafs. That must suck. That must be so deflating for Vancouver. They're like, we're outplaying the Leafs. We're down by 1. It's doable. It's fine. We can get this back. And then off the next faceoff, Leafs score again. Now it's a 2-goal game, and they scored that in 20 seconds. Vancouver has their power play. They pull the goalie 6-on-4. They need 2 goals. Then Elias Pettersson dinks off the post. I find it so weird because it's easier. There's more back of the net than there is post. Elias Pettersson has hit the post more than he scored. He has 5 goals and hit the post 8 times. That poor man, bro. That poor man. So yeah, and then the game ends. Anderson makes a few more good saves. It ends 3-1 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now it's time for the players I thought had a good game. For players I thought had a good game, obvious choice here is Frederik Andersen. He had 30+ saves in a game where his team was dead asleep for 2 periods. Like in the third period, so the shots were like 20. They had 27 shots at the beginning of the third period. At the end, I think they had 33. But yeah, Frederik Andersen had a really good game. Matthews had a good game. Yeah, Matthews has an 8-game goal streak now, or 7 or 8 goal streak. Nylander had a good game. Well, most of the guys that I said had a good game had a good third period. But yeah, that's it. Okay, so now time for players that I thought, well, I forgot to mention players for the Canucks that had a good game. So Pettersson, really that whole top 6 group had a good 2 periods, and then had a shit third period. Like, total opposite for the Leafs. Except for Frederik Andersen, everybody had a good 1 period and had a bad 2 periods, and then flip that around for the Canucks, and blah 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 blah. So yeah, Canucks overall played better, but they lost the game. So I don't really know what to say here. They increased their losing streak. I just feel bad for them, man. I just formally want to say to the Canucks fans, I'm sorry. I feel bad for you guys. Watching the game made me feel bad, especially when they scored the 2 goals in rampant succession. As a Leafs fan, I know how it is to expect your team to be doing big things and winning hockey games, and then they just go out there and play like that. They had a good game, but like they didn't win like the 2 games before that. The Leafs had a 9-game losing streak last year. I know exactly what you're going through. It sucks, but trust me, they'll start winning again because they are a good. So now I'll just be predicting the games. We got the Oilers and the Senators. I'm gonna say 3-0 Oilers. I'm gonna say Ethan Bear gets 1, Kailer Yamamoto gets 1, and Connor McDavid gets 1. And then we have the Jets and the Flames. I'm gonna say the Jets take this one 2-1. Dubois and Matthew Perreault. And then for the Flames, Matthew Tkachuk. Next up, you got the Leafs and the Habs, and I'm very excited for this game because hopefully the Leafs win because I don't like the Habs, man. I don't like them. I want them to get slapped up by the Leafs. I want it to be like 15-0, but that's unrealistic. I'll say 3-0 Leafs. Say Tavares, Mikheyev finally breaks it, and Justin Holl. And also, congrats to Austin Matthews for getting his 300th point in his career. I'm pretty sure he's like top 3 fastest to do it all time. Happy days for these fans. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Press like if you liked it. Subscribe if you really like it. Share with all your friends. The Leafs are better than ever.